When finding the volume of a pyramid, you first need to find the area of the base. We're told that the base is a square with 12 centimeters on each side. So the area of this would be 12.0 squared, which is 144 square centimeters. Now we can find the volume of the pyramid. It's 1/3 the area of that base times our height, 18.5. So take 1/3, multiply by 144, and multiply by 18.5, and we get a volume of 888, and this is going to be in cubic centimeters. This oil burner will spray oil in the shape of a cone. We know the radius and we know the height, so we can go ahead and plug into our formula, because the volume for a cone is 1/3 pi 3.14 r squared 2.02 squared times height. So we evaluate this. 1/3 times 3.14 times 2.02 squared times 1.8, and we get 7.69 cubic inches. The radius of a tennis ball is 1.25 inches. If we want to find the volume of a sphere, which would be a tennis ball, that would be 4/3, and then the radius cubed times pi. Let me get pi in there first. 3.14 and then 1.25 cubed. So 4/3 times 3.14 times 1.25 cubed, and we get 8.18 cubic inches. We can also find the volume of the Earth. The Earth is approximately a sphere. It's not exactly a sphere. It bulges a little bit out at the equator, but for practical purposes, we'll go ahead and assume that it's approximately a sphere, and use our sphere formula. 4/3 pi radius, which was given 3,960 cubed. So evaluate this, and you're going to get a giant number. It'll probably be in scientific notation. My calculator gave me 2.5998, so I'm going to make that 2.6 and then E11. So it's 2.6 times 10 to the 11 when you get a number like that on your calculator, and that's in cubic miles. The last example is this grain storage that has a cylinder that is surmounted or topped by a hemisphere, which is half of a sphere. So this compound shape will first find the cylinder base, and then we'll find half of a sphere. So this base will be pi 3.14, it's just a right cylinder, times the radius squared times the height. And that is 602,880 cubic feet. And then the hemisphere is going to be half of a sphere. So we do 1/2 times the sphere formula, and the radius is still 40 feet because it's taking that radius from the cone, or from the cylinder, sorry, not a cone. So 1/2 times 4/3 times 3.14 times 40 cubed will evaluate to be 133,973 cubic feet. And so the total, we'll add those together for a grand total of 736,853 cubic feet.